on top and fight with it. Not expecting this. Navi going to try and onslaught away. Magic Missile follows in the roll. Well placed by Roger. Guessing where he was heading. But with an uproar and a one pop, the phase boots and the bracer give Lays such... Trying to draw Bet Boom in here. Solo getting cookied away, but the onslaught trample. Lays comes in, brings Roger to half health. Multi-shot towards Dahak and silencing the Weaver as well. A little bit off from both teams, but yeah, in comes Bet Boom's Queen of Pain with a Sonic Wave. Playing the life of the Primal Beast. Kill the Courier as well in the back. And Solo's Dawnbreaker going to get chased down by Dahak. They want more. Sweden Strong swarmed up. Has the Fairy Fire. Kill off the bug as quickly as he can, but the deny is required.
Kills like 2.
You do your predictions.
15 to 9.
I'm going to watch people contesting bounty rooms.
Okay, I'm done.
And playing aggressively. Solo might be dying, just straight up. 4v1. Chase him, the dagger in his back. Actually, not gonna commit for that. A little bit scared of what's over the cliff.
Okay. What are we talking about? I'm done now. I'm good.
Lanes. They're being set up.
We're talking about the battle pass. Don't lie.
Oh, we're talking about that? Oh, yeah. Do you have the full collection of the Aegises?
So I think I actually had... I think last year I didn't buy the battle pass, so I don't have that one.
Oh.
And then I think the one before that, I got to level 1000, but I forgot to register my address for it, so they never sent me the Aegis, so I wanted to try a little bit off that one. Yeah,
I've done a similar thing. I think I've got 2 of them, like the 5 and 6 or something, and then I missed 7 because I got to like level 982 or something, like something dumb like that, and I forgot to like level it up to 1000. Yeah, not a clever boy. 6, 7, 8. Wait, what is that? The red one, is that 5 or 6? It doesn't matter. Let's just talk about the game. Yeah. Dota 2, the video game.
Dota 2, the video game. Our job, we're being paid to cast. We got Roger dragging waves. He actually didn't even go boots. Maybe he intended on trading and just changed his mind. Wait, he's gonna pull that back here and get some points.
Where's the range creep?
It got pulled into the camp.
Oh, I see. Off on a bit of a wander. No, to still secure it though.
Dawnbreaker is generally a lane dominating support that you pick to win your lane, and that can happen, but it's scary and it goes both ways, because if this lane is ever pulled back on Bet Boom side and is in front of their tower, they change. Obviously, this change was quite a while ago now, but the tower range comes out. The tower's like further up, so whenever you're laning here, like right now, V-Tune, he's standing basically on the edge of the tower range. So a roll into a kick under tower could be quite devastating for Navi to deal with. And it also means when we're going up in these levels, Solo can't trade really well into Noticed. You're playing into a ranged offlaner, a ranged offlaner who has Siphon as well, which is a really great trading tool. So Solo kind of might struggle to really threaten this offlane V-Tune.
Yeah, he doesn't have access to a small camp. Oh, the top lane, Dahak. So close to death, and Lays will take him. Oh my goodness, just an onslaught across. Shikuchi's such a long cooldown at level 1.
We have seen the Sweden Strong Primal Beast, but now we have the Lays Primal Beast. It's pretty hype.
Yeah, playing across multiple roles. And really nice with a cookie here as well. You've got so much long-range launch for these heroes. Get on top of squishies like Venge and Weaver.
I really like it because if the Hawk is up in the lane...
On the roll bottom. Roger. Turned around on by Solo and V2. And they've got the slow on Noticed. That's a lot of damage from the Drought. Very far used, but it's not going to save her. Finished off. Nice little flurry of multi-shot arrows coming out.
Really nice. Taking advantage of DP's lower levels, because when she gets 3 and she has 2 points to Siphon, then it becomes a little bit difficult to deal with, potentially. But if you get those kills now, and you get your IMs, you get your Falcon Blade, you get your stats, and high levels up on her, then yeah, this lane is just terrifying.
Yeah, I was looking at the brown boots, Blades of Attack, and I'm like, phase boots? And then look at the quick buy. No, Falcon Blade treads.
Falcon Blade, baby.
Yeah, what an item. I've seen it on all these strength offlaners, but yeah, it fits nicely onto the Drow Ranger as well. It's like, you know, the old Ring of Aquila. Bring it back. Let people buy it again.
I was going to say on this top lane, though, I really like the cookie onto Primal Beast. If you can go on the Hawk, then he's going to be forced to use his... Oh my god, that's so much damage! damage.
Right on cue. If they go on Dahak, and they do.
Yes, he loses so much health.
450 health gone. 80% of his HP pool just removed. He's got no salve, so
so many ways too, right? You can go like that, where you just throw everything all at once and get him really low health, or you can go on him with that preliminary jump.
Notice.
So much fighting. Notices.
He's very nearly dead. V2 under that tower finds the secure.
Navi, can you let me finish my point, please? Seriously.
No, well, they are proving your point. They're proving your point. Laning stage prowess from Navi.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish this point. I don't care if they kill anyone. I'm gonna say it. If the Hawk gets gone on with this preliminary stun and burst, you can then just onslaught to follow up after he comes out of Shikuchi. His early levels is on a long cooldown. It's like 12 seconds at level 2 still. So if he Shikuchi's away to safety and comes out of it, that's when you can just follow up with an onslaught and he can just die. So Neko has a wand, which is helping him sustain mana. His bench is not got the biggest mana pool. She's constantly being forced to use stuns.
And now they've forced the Venge to use the wand. She might still be dying, opting to hold the cookie, not wanting to dive that tower. As it looks like Solo having another crack at Roger. That multi-shot damage, a super long range. V2 doesn't have to overly commit with his positioning and just launches them out again. 4-0, Navi off to a great start in both of the side lanes. Queen of Pain mid though, looks like she's picking up the pieces. Sweden strong. Back lanes, make sure he saves the Snapfire, and now with a trample, he gets the kill.
This lane is so strong. It's really so strong. Weaver is not a tanky hero. He's got 600 health. With these sentries down in lane, it is so easy for them to bully him.
That's ridiculous. They're trying to roll into mid. Gotta go on to no one. It looks like he's fine, and Roger is the brick wall of Solo. Stuck down in the river now. No roll to escape, and that's going to be a freebie for no one. Lol does have a blink and a sonic wave, and he's committing for this. He wants the Batrider kill, but he's got fairy fire. But, oh, he's got a stick. He saved himself. The TP rotation's in. Sweden strong, and Solo's still here. Magic missile off the door, breaking the cookie misses, but they've got the magic burst to bring down the quab. So Neko TP's home, knowing there's no more stuns, but Navi 7-0.
And the likes of you.
They are styling on these guys. Their lanes are so nice. Mid was a little rough. No one like half a level behind the Queen of Pain. But a dive like that, all of your support to a lot of levels. 6 minutes at both level 4, both very powerful. Definitely helping out there. And it looks like Solo might be able to refill his bottle now as well. Or no, it looks like he's going to go back bot and no one's just going to walk it home.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like confidence or desperation what was going on in that mid lane. They brought heroes there. They wanted that kill really badly. Just giving more away, feeding the war machine of Navi. And the fact that your Primal Beast is top CS, 35 and 12, top of the net worth, and Drowning just behind him. They will get in on top of V-Tune though. Try and kick him back. Roger puts him within range of the Spirit Siphon. But V-Tune with Strength Tread, too tanky to bring down, and now Roger is going to be found with a lasso. A long cooldown to expend on a support, but no one makes sure they do get the trade for his rotation.
This is how we're going to recover here on Navi from his mid lane. Bringing supports mid, helping get that counter kill on Tabal. TPing to your side lanes, making those even more powerful, getting your gold. You couldn't ask for anything else. I think the Hawk is pretty nicely shut down, I want to say. This guy is being forced to pull his own small camp just to try and get a little bit of golden XP.
Yeah, it's not ideal. A really sad story for Dahak top. He's got Trans going to Maelstrom and a scale on this Weaver.
Can't help but feel like they wanted bottom to go much better on Bet Boom. Like going for that kickback.
Well, just diving, noticed. Straight under the tier 1. The smoke is coming bottom for Bet Boom though. That Sonic Wave pushing V-Tune back will get themselves a couple of kills. And over-eager aggression from Navi this time. Falling into the trap the Bet Boom was setting.
This feels a little bit nice. Yeah, Drow is still a squishy glass cannon type carry. Running yourself out of position. I mean, they planned for this either way. Even without that go there, they were smoking towards bot, wanting to make something happen, and notice able to just delay getting ready for them.
Pulverize on the Weaver. Does have Shikuchi. That's just Lays putting him under a bit of pressure.
Infinite shovel sustain though.
Spam the selves. Oh, he's got himself possessed mask now. Swaps it out. Oh, the Radiant. They get a sentry down. The Hawk still level 5. Doesn't have time lapse, but the onslaught misses. I'll spot him with Solo and Lays now, and another Shikuchi trying to get him out, but the Starbreaker hits. They get the stun. Time lapse now comes up. He got that bit of experience to hit level 6. Barely escapes. And now notice TP's up here. That's an interesting one. They get the tier 1 bottom lane without needing Exo. So this actually allows Notice to come top and fight with it. Not expecting this. Navi going to try and onslaught away. Magic Missile follows in the roll. Well placed by Roger. Guessing where he was heading. But with an uproar and a 1 pop, the phase boots and the bracer give Lays such tremendous tankiness that Exo is used for no real gain, and apart from defending your tier 1.
You commit 4 heroes and an exorcism. And it looks like Navi is still... It feels like Navi is still stronger.
Radiant's bottom
now they're just committing their own number of heroes back, and I think their fighting is much stronger. You need 1 more level maybe on your Snapfire for you to truly just be an unstoppable ball for now.
Navi trying to draw Betboom in here. Solo getting cookied away, but the onslaught trample. Blaze comes in, brings Roger to half health. Multi-shot towards Dahak and silencing the Weaver as well. A little bit opposite from both teams, but yeah, in comes Betboom's Queen of Pain with a Sonic Wave. Claiming the life of the Primal Beast, kill the Courier as well in the back. And Solo's Dawnbreaker going to get chased down by Dahak. They want more. Sweden Strong swarmed up, has the Fairy Fire, kill off the bug as quickly as he can, but the deny is required from V-Tune.
A little bit too much there to try and dive towards that high ground. Betboom had the better position, and your supports need their level 6s. I think that play is fine if you have kisses to cover, because when Betboom group up to try and kill the Dawnbreaker, then you're just getting destroyed by all this magic nuke. Then your Primal Beast feels comfortable onslaughting in, because they don't want to just turn and sit there and tank all that magic damage. But because you don't have that, instead it's just whatever. We're gonna turn on your Primal Beast. We're gonna stun him. We don't care. We're just gonna click you down in case you get that kill. I think Lol peeing in there as well. Just that extra nice backup, which is a little bit harder for no one to do. He doesn't come in with just a lot of magic burst to instantly kill someone. He wants to kind of play this out, so he got to poke with the sticky.
Yeah, still trying to hit his timing with that BKB. They swap Solo in. Take down the Dawnbreaker with their DP and their Venge. A little rejuvenation from the Seeds, try to keep him alive, while Roger doesn't keep him topped up long enough. Final sticky napalm hit. Connect from no one. It's always nice to see Betboom making these plays though, right? I think we've praised them a lot throughout this regionals, and the fact that when they are behind, they're always able to find ways back into the game, whether it's a smoke or a TP rotation. They're coming top to try and save Notice, but looks like he is completely caught and dead to rights. And Soneko's rotation now, maybe have cursed them a little bit. TP's up to his own demise.
Hell yeah. You have the really nice setup now as you get more levels on Navi, where these boosts of travel just mean that anytime Lays finds someone, sets up, you always have that connection there. And Drows is going to be given the mid lane as space to farm as a result, because no one is starting to move. And he'll just do this nice rotation between a mid lane, the triangle, the top tower will get taken top, and then he can swing up there if Primal Beast wants to play in this enemy jungle. Dawnbreaker going to be able to always connect with that ult, so she can take the hard, scary farm bot. Right now, like, this area is pretty controlled by Betboom. They have the wards on the cliff, they have the wards in the jungle. So with no vision there, Solo's the only one that can take a bot farm.
Yeah, not particularly safe down there. Also, Dahak has moved and connected into mid with the rest of his team. And I think Betboom are good at is pressuring these objectives. Kill the early tier 1 bot, moving into mid as Roger just rolls in. Maybe not expecting 3 heroes to be meeting him up on this high ground. Blink away from the Queen of Pain as the onslaught, not quite landing where he would have liked. Lays now on the retreat. Roger saved by Soneko, but losing the Venge there means the tower push stops. The vision's already been planted by Betboom. They see pretty much everything from his bottom jungle back towards the mid lane, that deeper ward near the tier 2 mid. So it does actually mean they can come back with a remnants of the exorcism and finish off the tower.
Middle tower has fallen.
That's a nice move. If you can take... Betboom need maybe a little bit more, but with the bugs and exorcism, they do have threat, and as well the wave of terror. They have threat to take Roche.
are scanning.
But obviously they don't feel super strong for it right now, which is why they're committing so hard to covering bot. They have this really nice ward as well between the tier 2 and 3 on mid, meaning they see a lot of rotations to bot.
They catch the smokes. They do group up at that tier 2. Solo rolled upon by Roger. He's even going to magnetize. Take down this Dawnbreaker of Navi. Swarms on him. Doesn't have any one charge, so Darlington's damage at a time. Tries to get the Solar Guardian in. He will die in the end. Lands with a thud as he drops.
Solo's dead body just falls out of the sky.
Kisses in mid. Oh, no one TP'd mid to catch out Noticed. He's got the lasso. Sweden Strong sets up, slows down the DP, so they do get another kill. The DP trying to escape.
He's never tried.
I don't know, man. I just that visual of Dawnbreaker's body just
flopping
to the ground. It's gonna be stuck with me for the rest of the day.
Well, it's like the sound effect as well. You know, when you Solar Guardian, it's like.
Oh, I'm thoroughly tickled. That was good. Alright, it's nice. The net worth lead is not massively increasing though for Navi, despite this game going so nicely for them. I think Drow being top of the net worth is pretty reassuring to me. It's very easy to pick this hero and have a rough time and fall behind. And when Drow does fall behind, you
feel it.
You feel it really bad. 'Cause she needs a beekeeper to protect herself. She needs range. Like you want the Dragon Lance for extra range. You want like a Daedalus later down the line, so you're just critting and oh god, care.
Yeah, and this smoke gank is going to catch her completely unaware. Quick and easy. Lol now dominating. Witchblade allowing him to keep on chasing onto Solo now. Comes back off cooldown, throw the dagger, and the magic missile on him. 2 quick kills. Betboom just swooped through the triangle like they were hunting someone who was farming there, and they realize, hey, there's a hero in mid. They go more. That deep ward gives them vision of no one. Of course they've got with Roger and Lol. It's like a wave. It doesn't matter, they got the kill anyway. It's a triple for Lol. Oh, this game is completely swung.
Momentum works really well, don't they?
Supreme ward coverage.
When I think of these nicest moments I've seen from Betboom, it's like that setup they did top in the previous game where Lol put that deep ward down to see the backline, and then they rotated all the team in and took that amazing fight. And you see again now them using this deep ward to get another kill on Batrider, to take advantage of any hero deaths where they can't be punished, knowing where people are on the map, knowing that the supports aren't there to cover them. Betboom used these wards really, really well.
Yeah, a couple of them will be single-use wards, though. You know, both of them being removed now by Navi. So that vision becomes a little more limited, and your stock of Observer wards, of course, being depleted. They do keep their high ground ward in that bottom jungle still to play in towards. And it's another one of these stories where Dahak, outside of the laning stage, has had a tremendous time. He's caught up in farm. He's looking pretty decent now on this Weaver. We're struggling quite heavily, but he's been given that space by the rest of his team to farm out ancient stacks and get himself a little quicker into the Dragonlance, it looks like. So trying to match the range of the Drow Ranger a little better.
Let's stop this game. It's going to be to make Drow unable to play the fights. Like, you have a lot of supports that are like also worth dealing with, but if Drow just wants to sit there and hit people and kill and fight, Weaver is on her, hitting her, Kikuchiing away and being just such a nuisance. Drow feels so uncomfortable. Drow just feels constantly pressured to move back.
No one being incredibly aggressive. Seneco's there as the bodyguard for Noticed. Now bringing Roger down here as well. So yeah, it looks like Navi realizing they forced some kind of reaction. Just a little move from no one to bring them down here as he quickly TPs up top. Dahak already used the Shikuchi. Does come off cooldown pretty quickly now. It's up to level 4 though. And it looks like he's away. Dar Observer World sees Lays, now sees no one. Little bits back and forth where you're dragging heroes, forcing rotations, and then trying to play the opposite side of the map. Not working this time for Navi. But that barrier is created in front of your Drow. V-Tune given the Ancients, given that mid lane. Dragonlance is done. Well on the way to Manta style now as well.
So that's well and good. But this Drow pick has so many problems that we talked about that you have to itemize really to deal with it. Beppu, for example, they have to deal with a Batrider, right? But they have this Venge, and the swap means that they don't have to itemize with Lincolns necessarily.
Lays has to use first BKB, and he just swaps away from that TP. Taneko finds it anyway. And with that kill, potential for Roshan, like you were saying, with Wave of Terror, Exo, they could come up here, but it looks like they're hunting for more kills. Take control of the enemy triangle for a second instead.
You like to see Dahak getting involved, taking this high ground, controlling the area. They'll go for the Rosh now. They don't have a ward, but with the Primal Beast being dead and him expending his BKB, I think it just means that it's too hard for Navi to kind of gather their heroes and protect this in time. Also showing on bot wave, so this should be very confidently taken. But yeah, you have this whole problem where there's a Batrider, okay, but we have Venge, so we don't need to buy Lincolns. We can freely itemize however we like outside of that problem. But for Drow, it's like, okay, well, there's a swap, so maybe I kind of want to link in, and there's also how they finding this. They don't have to
That Sweden is strongly hunted by Roger. He knows exactly where you're hiding.
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh, back in. Kill the Snapfire.
She needs a BKB too because of this Earth Spirit, because of these stuns. You also need armor because Weaver's going to be on your backline trying to kill you. You also want damage because you're the carry and you need to try and carry. Drow has so many things to think about. On top of that, his positioning needs to be impeccable in these fights.
Man, Navi's setup feels like it has to be perfect. They do have good heroes to frontline to allow the long-range artillery to get the damage in. Like this lasso into the Queen of Pain, let's Drow hit into her with a BKB up. It's now Navi that the one's forced to run. Forced down to the high ground. Hurricane point there from B2, and the Sonic Wave not going to finish her off. As Lays with his BKB onslaughts to the west, but Law just keeps on chasing. Was it 2, 3 more hits maybe? Has the Witchblade, but Lays a spot in the trees to TP away. Solo gonna get caught with a stun, and so is No One. Has to use his BKB defensively now to TP away, but there's a swap. Oh, Seneko couldn't get the vision in time. Well, Noticed kills off Sweden Strong down in the bottom lane. Navi being run at and run over. This Aegis from Betboom really piling the aggression on.
Using it well, and they've had pretty dominating vision all game on Betboom. If they are able to get a gem going anytime soon, that would probably be really beneficial, and just make sure Navi lose their ability to play. You need to cull the remaining our towers. If you can get the bot tier 2, that would be great. I mean, they've already taken the mid tier 2, so they get the control of that outpost. Run, Lays, run!
Well, that's the thing. It always feels like Lays is on the run, doesn't it? He's never the one initiating. He's being jumped
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they had that just poor fight in the early game top where he felt like he had a little problem, and suddenly Betboom were back in this game. With one good team fight, it felt like they were back in the game. And they've been playing pretty perfectly since.
Now finding themselves in a position 3,000-4,000 net worth ahead. Because when that fight bot was breaking out, I was thinking, hey, you know, Navi have a pretty good front line with this. Primal Beast, the Dawnbreaker can come in with a Solar Guardian, the Batrider jumps aggressively, but it's just pick off after pick off. Piling it onto Navi. No one now dead in that bottom right-hand corner. Lays having to onslaught back away from his own jungle because he's so afraid. TPing up towards top.
Dire's middle tower is
It very much is. If Navi can get this vision down and set up a team fight on their terms, I think they've got the tools to execute. They've got Lasso, they've got Onslaught, and then all of the artillery damage to come in from the Drow and the Snapfire. But Bedlam just aren't letting them set up. They're so much quicker at being the 5-man group up. This is what they do.
Betboom are having a really nice 2-3 split on the map as well right now. Just pressuring Navi and making them feel scared. They have these wards down in the lanes top. Get the ward in the triangle. They just have like vision via numbers bot and vision via wards top. They see everything. They know where Navi are. They're keeping them confined in their base and feeling too scared to leave.
Yeah, this Navi smoke. I mean, do they have any observers out on the map? Just the one up in that top high ground. So they're going into this pretty blind. Noticed shows on the mid wave. Seneko was always there to try and stop the back, and an early BKB from No One. Trying to go back in with Laser's BKB. He's again running away, but the swap will misplace him. Finds himself in an awkward spot, and the roll catches the Drow. Solar Guardian needed from Solo to try and keep Bet Boom away. But Navi just losing heroes left and right without really any answer.
I am such a fan of Venge. I really just love it. It feels like everything Navi wants to do is so threatened by this swap.
Worthy.
You want to go in with Bat, but he's too scared to lasso. You want to go in with Lays, and then he pops his BKB and tries to get back out after he realizes, oh, we can't commit because of the swap, and you just swap him back in and punish that.
Yeah.
Now he's dead. Now you don't want to go with lasso because you're one man down. You just feel like so pressured by this one spell.
What's this move Navi doing? They've smoked off, missed the gust. Lal has invis. They do have reveal the sentry placed, but he'll push them back with a sonic wave. V2 Yules and magnetize now. And it looks like Lal okay to blink away. 3 heroes magnetized by this Roger Red Spirit, and he catches the TP out. No one can't escape. V2 gonna die to the magnetize this Earth Spirit, allowing Lal's Queen of Pain to become beyond godlike and chase in for a double kill. This game feels over
good.
now.
Yep. Not looking good.
What was it? 10 minutes ago, it was feeling like, yeah, Navi, they're building up, they're looking strong, everything's going well, and you know, what, 1-2 team fights in a row, Bet Boom just shut them down.
Honestly, I think Bet Boom just. I mean, I want to keep praising up this Venge. It's just stuff like we saw Navi move away from this laning phase and start to play strongly around. Okay, Lays find someone on the side lane, we TP and we boost travel, we take advantage of that. But then Bet Boom responded by, okay, we're gonna put really good wards down, we're gonna try and see where they are at all times. Whenever Batrider is playing in an area and our cause there, we sit behind them with the Venge. They're completely fine. We have aggressive wards down, so even we can start looking for these aggressive kills. Like, no one starts to die a couple times. Suddenly Bet Boom are in the ones in control. The Huck's getting really well involved in everything. And yeah, just the bringing the right numbers to every engagement has meant it's so hard for Navi to play.
Swarming top. It's like a Zerg rush of Bet Boom heroes. Come on, no one. Show on the wave one more time. Yeah.
Promise you'll live, bro.
Just one more creep. Yeah, flame break it. The Hut has the Gleipnir. Going to force another BKB. That's going to mean no one's going to be uncomfortable for another minute and a half.
Radiant's top tower is
11
under
can lead
attack.
built up. And another point with this Venge, you know, I think I said it yesterday, the fact that she doesn't really need any other items than Shard, and then can go into Ags, right? So like Tranquils, Magic Wand, Shard, Ags. Roger, man, what a line. Finds the angle straight onto Lays. Go on. No, not even going to waste it. Finds the kill regardless, while no one, he's a little piggy. He's been found here. The Gleipnir controls him up. Do they have any more stuns? The DP doesn't have one.
Dire's middle
This time the
tower is
TP
under
home
attack.
works. Gonna find Solo down bottom though. Another freebie for Bet Boom. Tracking back, making sure this kind of split. I don't know. Is it split pushing? Solo just down here trying to shove waves and give his life for it.
Yeah, team died behind him. He's like, I will carry on in your name. Goes for that wave. I feel like Navi's plays is either on a side lane pickoff, which I don't think will work just because of how well Bet Boom is splitting their heroes. They always have the save with the right core. They have a lot of heroes, and they're so strong at this point that you can't do like a 2-man pickoff with Navi. You don't have the damage for it. They have BKBs. Oh, no one.
Oh, not again. I mean, his BKB is coming back off cooldown. The Queen of Pain does assault your ass. So much physical damage. Does miss the Sonic Wave, though. No one just fast enough to outpace it. And the Solar Guardian going to dissuade Bet Boom for going more on the bat. The Magic Missile bouncing, though, gives Lol an opportunity to keep pummeling into the Dawnbreaker. BKB's up. Kills off Solo. Dark and Seneko thinking about chasing forward. We did still have a swap there to displace someone.
The Hawk is so confident he doesn't even have a Manta or a BKB or a way to dispel silence. He doesn't care.
Yeah. Is that an immediate spawn on Roche? It's a very fast one for sure. He's back up.
They'll have that for sure on Bet Boom. It's going to be just a very slow death for Navi at this point. I mean, the most thing they can hope for is being able to get a blink lasso where for some reason Venge is somehow disabled and out of position, and I don't know, maybe they start a fight where no one's able to lasso someone off to the side when Venge can't get to them. I don't know, it seems so hard. Sometimes Bats in the I'm talking years ago. Oh no, come on, Laze. Can't go away that man.
Well, he's gone for it. He thought they were all in the Roche pit, but in fact, Shaneko and Lala there with a swap to cancel the TP. And they've got vision on Sweden Strong as well in a second. They think he might have gone in the trees. Now they ping him. They know where the Snapfire is. And Roger once again. Perfect roll. And Lal, what is he now? 14, 1, and 5. Stunning game from the Queen of Pain.
I was gonna say back in years past, this Batrider would go like a 4-star blink, and you just try and steal someone really fast, so they don't have time to react and save them. But
people's reaction times there pretty damn good. Dark, Sars, Lasso, but he's got the Hurricane Pike, a little pop out of the one to regen up, and he's got a time lapse ready as well, but he can't get it off. Aegis immediately expended. A decent kill for Navi, but how many did they lose in the exchange? It's going to be 2 huge cores. Both your Drow and Batrider fall, solo left all alone, and GG called. Bang on the 30-minute mark, Navi, they say enough's enough. Boom, you've got this, game 1's yours.
Dire victory.
I think you're right. All corrections wrong. Corrections wrong, sorry. God damn it.
But I think you're right, Navi's way back into that game, or the way they had to execute team fights,